So we talked at lunchtime about potentially breaking this into 3 pieces. We went back and we thought, what's real? What's reality? We said that's going to be probably more than an MVP that we can actually deploy quickly. And so we said what we could do is probably a 2-step process this year, and then maybe break that up into 3 steps next year. So what we ended up doing is coming up with 2 stages. Stage 1 is what you see is what we call a quantitative pre-qualification. So essentially this is your checklist items. Do you or do you not meet these? And we've actually increased some of the key aspects of what you have to do to be a CSC. Namely, not just be a CSP, but you actually have to evaluate CSP applications. You have to be involved in a CSP. Not only do you have to be involved in the community, you actually have to contribute. So you have to actually participate, lead, volunteer, speak, those types of things. And we're going to be actually putting some actual measures behind how many days you have for education, how many days you have in your own mentoring, meaning mentored from other people, as well as what we have today. The rest goes into kind of the application as it exists today, meaning that, well, what we call the qualitative evaluation. This is the subjective side of it. What is your mindset? What is your learning that you've had? What is your knowledge? And I'll let Roger talk a little bit about the kind of the flow chart.
So for part of the increasing visibility, we hope to, well, we plan to publicize this chart once it's settled in. The process is now in 2 steps. You as a CSC applicant will put in your application, it goes into a queue, it gets qualified by someone here on these criteria. If you pass that qualification, there's the second part of the application that fills in these things. It will go into the queue. Yes, we have more work to do than people to do it. It will then be pulled by one of our peer teams. This is how we do it now. We're hoping to have fewer come in here because of the pre-qualifications and a higher quality coming in here. There's a little bit of branching here. If you are clearly passing, you'll get told. If you're clearly not passing the criteria, you'll get told. If you're in the middle, then there's an interview process which will lead you back to this. Along the way, in terms of guidance, we're going to be more public about what's available in completing this here. There's a chat group that apparently people don't know about. We created earlier in the year, and more instructions on how to do this. And also talked about creating a Kanban board that people can look at, like the CST group now has. Where am I in this process?
And finally, just how are we going to roll this thing out? We essentially have we have about 6 primary steps in rolling this out. Looks like we're out of time, so thank you.